Happen now. If you've been the followers, the case don't happen, just ended now. The court don't find Nnamdi Kanu guilty and don't sentence him to life imprisonment. I don't we start this late, so now that the lawyers for Nnamdi Kanu, I don't want to like this. Now Nnamdi Kanu lawyers from that.
Long battle from 2016. Compliance got life imprisonment.
Today we forever live in exile. Today is the only day I have witnessed a man being convicted for mere profit, for what he said from his mouth, not what he did with his own hands. The verdict is not consistent with the evidence laid before the court. The sentence is overbroad, cruel, and unusual. How can you convict a man for making mere broadcasts from a location that was never named, and he never tied that broadcast to any single incident of violence, or even someone slapping someone, not to talk of terrorism? He did all this. He didn't lay any evidence. I don't know where this whole verdict can be grounded on law, logic, or facts. We disagree with the judgment vehemently, and we are going to fight it from here onwards until justice is done.
Yes. Justice must be served.
Judgment is not based on law. It's not based on facts. It's based on politics. It's based on some primordial sentiments. Just because Nnamdi Kanu is Igbo. An Igbo man has become the person in Nigeria that should be trampled upon. I'm not saying this because I'm Igbo. I'll say it for the house of Yoruba who gets trampled upon. But today we saw an Igbo man being trampled upon, and by God Almighty, we are not going to allow it. Nobody is going to trample on me. Nobody is going to trample on Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. He's a man that was pursuing change. To pursue a separate nation of yours is not a crime. So in Nigeria today, if somebody says don't be silly, you get convicted. Nnamdi Kanu may broadcast, and so what? And you convict him for terrorism, for mere words in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. What kind of precedent is being laid? So from here, we are heading to the Court of Appeal. The Court of Appeal is the only court in this country, or the next court in this country, that sits as a jury. We are going to approach justices there to check out what happened in court today. Yes, and we are pretty sure the justices will agree with us that today was the symbol of the clemency of justice that everybody has been suspecting all along. If the Court of Appeal disagrees with us, we head to the Supreme Court. But by God Almighty, Nnamdi Kanu is not going to stand convicted. He's going to get overturned. Thank you.
Hey, Joe. Who is this man now?
Okay.
I'm assuring you, this judgment is predicated on my anger. Thank God that the judgment was extreme life and everybody watched it. You see the anger in delivering the judgment, and it's not predicated on law. Now, I also want to let you know that this charge, that the investigation that gave rise to this charge was not investigated, because Nnamdi Kanu's statement, purported statement, was rejected by this court, and they did not tender any document as the investigation report. That is to say, the investigation was not, the offense was not investigated. Having said that, also something that's happened in court today, Nnamdi Kanu filed a matter in Court of Appeal, and this is just my law. That particular matter I filed in court of appeal anchored on this particular issue. Please, can you just suspend this judgment? Let court of appeal direct what to do. My Lord refused. Now, on the issue of anger, you journalists will bear with Nnamdi Kanu. Nigerian government and the judiciary are not fair to Nnamdi Kanu. What do I mean? Nnamdi Kanu was given judgment by court of appeal. Federal government refused to comply with that judgment given by court of appeal until after 8 days before they appeal against it. When we get to the Supreme Court directed prosecution what to do. Amend this particular charge. Nnamdi Kanu was saying that, please, can you amend this charge? They refused. With the combined effect of all this,
it's okay now.
I'm assuring you that this judgment will not stand. Court of appeal will do justice. I also want to plead with the judiciary.
Opola. Oh, we are going to you say you are forcing them to come back. That he wants to talk.
We have access to file his appeal because he has 90 days to file his appeal. And the judge said that and also enjoy the media. We have the record of proceedings from the day the matter came to till today. I want you to check the record of proceedings and evidence standard. Reconcile it with the judgment. Now you now see what we are talking about. You are bringing British into this matter, bringing America into this matter. You are now trying to so that the British and America will be against something that was not an issue, that was never given evidence on, and they are raising the issue. So this is a judgment against the Igbos. This is a judgment against the people of Southeast, and it's because of Nnamdi Kanu that you cannot give this kind of judgment to a northerner. You cannot give it to a southwestern. You cannot give it to another tribe in Nigeria apart from the Igbos. And we are going to start against it because it has happened in this country against some other persons, including
Country people, as soon as they see for Federal High Court here, this now the aftermath of the judgment and sentencing of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. This now in supporters, welcome for court. The lawyers don't talk, or make I talk, I'm saying the consultants, because him been done withdraw all in lawyers, now him they represent himself for this matter. But this person where they see now, Nnamdi Kanu elder sister. I don't know. So now we will bring this. Make I just give you a summary of what don't happen. What happened? We say they don't find Nnamdi Kanu guilty of 7 counts of terrorism belonging to a prescribed organization and illegally importing broadcast equipment into the country. For the 5 counts of terrorism, where the maximum sentence now death sentence, that's capital punishment. The judge talks say in no go, say for him, say life is sacred to God, say him no go give death sentence, rather him go sentence him to life imprisonment. And he also talks say globally death sentence they frowned upon these days. So for that, I say into based on the beg and the messy talk where in representative been begged for court, saying they oblige making no grant the full sentence will be capital sentence, but saying we grant life imprisonment. That's not for the 5 counts. Make I briefly explain to you what will be the 5 counts. One of the counts now say in threatening people say them go die. You quote Nnamdi Kanu say in talk say people go die if Biafra no come. And waiting happen for Somalia go be child's play to waiting will happen for Nigeria. The second one, I say in threatening people with sit at home, say make everybody sit at home and say if you come out, waiting you see, you go collect. And say people through die, we come out for that sit at home. So that one at the second count. The third count now, say him belong to proscribed organization will be Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB. Say government proscribed the organization in 2017, and others say anybody where they belong to that organization, they commit terrorism offense. And saying Kanu no be just member of that organization, say now the leader. Count 4 border on the charge of say in telling people make them attack police, make them attack and kill security officers. Count 5 say in tell people make them manufacture bombs, Molotov cocktails, explosives when they take them attack government security personnel. And then count 6 say in urging people make them attack government property, burn and bring down government property. And then count 7 border on the importation of illegal broadcasting equipment into the country. So for count 3 will be belonging to proscribed organization, the court find them guilty and sentence them to 20 years in jail. For count 7 will be importing of illegal equipment into the country, court find them guilty and sentence them to 5 years imprisonment, both without the option of fine. But for count 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6, we border on terrorism, court sentence them to life imprisonment. And as they sentence them to that life imprisonment, court talk say they don't take notes of actions for courts and in actions all throughout the trial. Say instigate violent tendencies for him body. So say make court where they go keep him for prison, make they keep him for what the court call protective custody. Another one, we say the court agree with the prosecution because the Nigerian government be talk say they no want to make them put them for Kuje. Say Kuje no they safe enough for a person like him. Say plenty jailbreaks don't happen for Kuje, and the court agree. Say, but the court no mention any particular prison where they go put them. But in talk say he agree say Kuje no today safe enough. So from all indications, it shows say they no go put Nnamdi Kanu for Kuje prison. And the last thing where the court talk, it concern the disposition of Kanu, and in one make this court's case, this judgment, make it send clear and obvious message to people we want to do something like that again in the future. Then another one for the equipment where they say Nnamdi Kanu being imported into Nigeria, that transmitter. The government court say that government that equipment they forfeited to the federal government. And we say the government don't carry that equipment, it don't become government property. So that's now where we do now. And we'll continue to give you update on what this thing mean, what it mean for security in Nigeria, especially in the southeast of the country, where say insecurity don't spike since them rearresting Nnamdi Kanu since June 2021. When they rearrest them, insecurity spike way for southeast region of Nigeria. Come start to the attack anyhow. Police formations, army formations, civilians, even until today. Sit-at-home order day in place. Sit-at-home order day in place for that southeast area. Every Monday, people know they come out, they know go work, markets know they open, schools know they open. We reach today. Security analysts they talk say this long sentencing of Nnamdi Kanu, if it make the security situation worse for there, but we never know how it will be. So now this now the summary of what happened today, 20th November 2025, for the Federal High Court in Abuja for Justice James Omotosho Court. As you don't find the leader of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, guilty of terrorism charges. In fact, the court, when the court they give that, he say he can list all the things that don't happen. Say this thing no be freedom fighting. Say person where they order sit at home, where they where because of him talk, plenty people they die, and many of those people they die now, where they die now people of his own fellow people, his own Igbo people, when he talk say in they fight for, but all in talks and action don't lead to the deaths of these people when you say they fight for. The talks say this no be freedom fighting, this no be self-determination. The convict is simply a terrorist. These are the exact words of the judge, no be my words. And he say they go treat them how terrorists they treated, and they go, suppose they stay with ordinary human beings for a sane society. So that's why he say he don't sentence them to life imprisonment. I know say the popularity of Nnamdi Kanu for the eastern region of the country, many people will not go happy with this sentencing at all. In fact, in lawyers don't talk say them no happy. They talk say the sentencing aberration. They talk. They talk say the sentencing aberration. Say the courts say in turn law for in head. That's what in lawyers talk. Say they go fight this matter, go to appeal court, and even if the appeal courts no agree with them, they go fight and go to Supreme Court, and they go get to the bottom of the matter. So now here we go bring this broadcast to an end for today. This na BBC News Pidgin Facebook channel. Thank you as you follow us, as you join us for this broadcast. My name is Nnamdi Kanu.